Morning, welcome to the Average Cyclist. Today we're going to talk about solo riding. It's 20 past 5 in the morning. I got up at 04:30 and I'm out on my own. No Damien today, his partner's ill, but solo riding's a bit different. Used to do a lot of it, and now I've been getting used to like just cycling in groups. I don't really do a long ride on my own anymore. It's going to be nice. I'm aiming for a 50-mile double loop in the city, which I'm crisscrossing a couple of my commuting segments, and yeah, it should be a good day. But getting out nice and early because I've got my son today, and getting it done now means I win the morning because I'll get home at 8 o'clock. I'll get the food shopping done, and then I've got the rest of the day to myself. I'm going to take him out on the mountain bike later on, and then work on my motorbike this afternoon. So I literally have the rest of the day without cycling getting in the way, or a long ride getting in the way of essentially quality father-son time. Right, I've got a decent downhill coming up, which enables me to hit about 35 miles an hour. So I'm going to drop off the camera and come back later. About 8 miles in now. Yesterday when I found out I was going to ride solo, bit gutted. Jumped on Strava, started planning my route. I wanted to take in 2 loops in the city, stay in fairly lit areas, because riding on Dartmoor main roads as one when it's quite dark is pretty shit. Also wanted to have a bit of fun, a few hills, a few segments, to see how much the winter training's paying off. God, a cheeky hill coming up. I'll be back. I've still got another 40 miles or so, so I'm not going to cane my legs on this hill, but it's one of the best hills in summer. It brings you up around the start of the harbour side. It's got the best views out towards Drake's Island, Jenny Cliff. Absolutely stunning. As you can see, I'm out of breath. Talking and hill climbing certainly isn't fun. Going back to Strava, my route to work and this commute, I've cycled some roads I've never cycled recently, so essentially I just went and just plotted a load of points, taking in my commute, some of the hills, my way home. I built my own segment, so there's a segment from where I start my commute home to pretty much the end of the hill. It's a 22-minute hill. I've turned that into a segment to see what my best time is, and I thought I'd have a go on the road bike today, because I've been riding the winter bike and of course she's heavy, so using Strava to route plan, brilliant. You could see the heat maps, and then you could see which segments you're covering, so I know which ones I can plan for, because we've been having a bit of fun segment hunting again this week. Right, another hill, see you in a minute. Right, somewhere a bit quieter, a bit more well lit. We're on the Barbican. God, Barbican's good for coffee and motorbikes and cycling, and yeah, just those sorts of pursuits. Good for a coffee stop. It's quite pretty. And going to take in the hoe. My ride today covers the hoe twice, so we're going to go around that. The delivery vans with the fish are here. Oh, cobbles, here we go. Whoa. The sound of carbon on cobbles is not a good sound. Anyway, back to the ride. Oh, once I have my route locked in, I can then take a look at the kit. So I'm wearing a Sterling Go Autumn top. I've got a base layer on. I've got some Van Rysel gloves, which are a bargain. Lake Road shoes, a pair of merino wool socks, a buff, a Met helmet, and some enduro shorts. I've decided not to go with leggings because it's actually quite mild. And my friend commented this week how much less restricted he felt being in shorts on the way to work. So I thought I'd wear shorts today. And to be fair, 10 miles in, it's not too bad. It's a shame it's so dark because I'm on the hoe now. It's absolutely beautiful. But you won't be able to see it. Oh, everything is misty. Got this fine film on my glasses. Okay, I'm up Mount Wise now. So probably about halfway through my first loop. It's going quite well. The bit of kit I forgot, my Shocks headphones. I didn't bring the charger home from work. And I could have done with them, to be fair. I can hear the birds singing. But the trouble with soldering rides is you're left inside your own head. Now, being inside your own head is good, but it can be boring. A podcast would have been nice. And the Shocks headphones allow you to hear the traffic around you at the same time as you're cycling. So they would have been absolutely lovely for this morning. But yeah, unfortunately, the charger is on my desk. Halfway around, just starting the second loop. When I think about kit, I've also got the bike, which is my road bike, the Trek, the main SL7 2022 model. I've got the in-bike mechanical kit, CO2, spare in the tube, tyre levers and multi-tool. I've got my GoPro, my phone, and I've got my fuel in. I've got one bottle of carbs, 750 mils, and then 750 mils with a caffeine tab. That's me loaded up, ready to go. It has actually been quite lonely. I've missed cycling with other people so far, but the birds are out, and it's, you notice the inner voice pop in. When the inner voice comes in, it's like, you could finish now, you could go home, you could be in the warm, but you kind of have to ignore it. My inner voice can get quite loud sometimes, and that inner voice can really chip away at what you're trying to achieve. I mean, I could have turned left just a minute ago and gone home, but I haven't. Hang on, there's a car coming. That inner voice can get pretty loud. I'm really guilty of having quite a bad one. It's taught me out of many a thing. However, there is one medicine for it: speed. I factored in one of my favourite downhills into this ride, and considering I'm wrapped in Lycra with not a lot of protection, we just hit 45 mile an hour. Yeah, proper bum twitching, not really dry. Oh. And my partner gets worried about me on a motorbike when I've got protection on. 45 miles an hour. Love it. So the mist seems to have settled in. It's quite misty now. That's what mist is. I'm on 25 miles. It's quite a nice one actually. The roads aren't too busy. Fueling's going well. It's lonely. It's good. This will be my first ride of the day because my son wants to go out on the hardtails later. So we've got the joy of cycling once again, which I do not mind one bit. Oh, runner. Morning, runner. I think it's going to be quite a nice day once the mist lifts. I thought I'd stop. On my first loop, I was coming up a hill and I brought everyone in and said, it's dark, but it's really stunning climb. Well, the darkness is going, the mist is starting to lift, and this is what you get. Obviously you got So you've got some disgusting fuel tanks there, but look at that, having that on your doorstep. Tomorrow morning we'll be in the water for recovery day, getting an 800 metre sea swimming. That's every Sunday, but this is what Plymouth has to offer. So for the second loop we're going up over the hoe, over there, straight ahead, round the coast, and then up on my, taking my commute home, because I want to see if I can beat some of the segments that are on my commute. It's been really enjoyable so far. When I moved back to Plymouth in 2009, I hadn't really enjoyed the surroundings. I was just moving back because I was in the wrong headspace. I'd spent 6 years living in Bristol. But when you come back and you actually realise what Plymouth has to offer, it is a little jewel of Devon. You've got the sea, you've obviously got the coastline, you've got the moor. You are sport for choice, and house prices aren't so expensive either. And there's a good community down here. Right, I'm going to finish up. How good is this? I'm getting ready for the home stretch, so I won't be filming on that bit because I want to get my head down and see if I can beat my best time. But look at this. It doesn't get much better than this. It's 7:30, sun's up, well, it's misty, blue sky. When it clears it'll be nice, and it's beautiful. Key takeaways from a solo ride: plan your route, prep your kit, get your inner voice battle ready, fueling, plan some fun, and get out there and do it. It's just one of those things. It's February, it's actually quite mild. You've really got to force yourself, and it's one of the reasons I open water swim. The open water swimming on a Sunday in winter is the worst thing I will do that week. Everything else is easy. That's it. You've just got to make yourself do it. Sometimes it's tough, but look what you get to enjoy. Other than the cost of the bike, the kit, it's free. I know bikes are pretty expensive, but it's free. This morning hasn't cost me anything other than my own energy, a couple of energy tabs. You can spread the cost of the bike out over every ride you do, but it's free.